Good evening, everybody! Jason here from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, with the next installment of 100 Days of Gaming. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers that all go towards your local children's hospital as they help heal sick and injured children. I've been part of Extra Life now for 7 years, and I play games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary that helps out over 100,000 sick and injured children every year. But then once all those pledges are then received, you then get to play games for 24 hours straight on November 2nd, or whatever day works for you. Extra Life is a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good for the kids in your community. It's right there in the name. Play games, heal kids, everybody wins. And we just keep on winning. Last year in 2018, over 50,000 participants in 107 countries helped over 10 million kids at 170 children's hospitals across Canada and the US by raising over $13.48 million. So, there's still time to sign up for this year's big game day of November 2nd. So, if you would like to sign up for Extra Life or you would like to learn more, go to www.extra-life.org. Or if you'd like to help me in my own marathon efforts to help the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital, you'll find a link to my marathon page below. And now that all that's now out of the way, now let's get right back into Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, I know I've said for the last week or so that I'd be getting back into Final Fantasy VII soon, because as I've said so many times over the last 80 some odd days, it's on my gaming bucket list to beat Final Fantasy VII. Well, maybe I could beat it in that queue. Well, it is on my gaming bucket list to beat Final Fantasy VII before the remake comes out, and I know I'm on the last disc of the game, using the old PlayStation 1 terminology, so I could very realistically head on to stream and beat the game. But I've also said before I've gotten far behind in my Final Fantasy XIV career. I'm guessing maybe I don't want Final Fantasy VII to end. I'm reminded of that line from Doctor Who where the Doctor just rips the last page out of the book they're reading because they don't want to know how it ends. Of course, I do know how Final Fantasy VII ends. It's a 22-year-old game, and a very well-known one, too. Maybe just a little apprehensive about seeing the end of the game myself. Okay, but that's not here nor there. Instead, okay, let's continue the adventure in the first. Right, so where I was yesterday, the Exarch just dropped a bombshell, just saying that he will be taking care of this next mission all by himself. Let us hear what the Exarch has to say. Interest in Philia's rescue to the people of Crystarium? Alright then. The Crystarium's resolve. Okay, you're eager to delve into the details of your proposal. Okay, dude, let's hear it.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you. My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrant deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmore's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
Okay, all for fight, but how are we going to do it?
And there you have it. If Yulmore wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. See to your preparations.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
The people of Crystarium have initiative. I respect that. Though our hosts have offered to take the lead, we still have a part to play. Let's see that we play it well. Many here have a place in their heart for Minfilia. We must ensure this mission succeeds, for all their sakes. So, you will be joining the Guard. But however how highly the XIV thinks of you, you receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Crystal. Where's your salute, soldier? Better. More spirited than the Exarch's people in him, certainly. Now, first things first, you will need uniforms. Go to the Crystalline Meet and report to Catlas. She will see you measured and fitted. You don't see a uniform. Okay, you already said that. It looks like already in this general area. Or I'll bet I'm now going the wrong way. Yeah, I've only been here a little while, but I know that the city is a maze. Yeah, there she is. Ah, there's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it you look your dashing best for your first outing. Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. Let's see. How goes it? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. Well, we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well then, see to it, and have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. We'll take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. As mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amuro to scatter dream powder from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Their safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible. I assume we're to be part of said unit? Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents, one deploying for Fort Job and the other from the Ostal Imperative. You and Alvaro will join the former. Jaren, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Before you proceed to your positions, you report to Tessamil at Sprigistics. We'll issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of dream powder. We'll be on our way then. Take care, my friend, and we'll see you in the field. It's quite far to your imperative, so you may make use of an Amuro from the Rookery. After you've collected the serum, of course. Okay, so where are they? Let's see. Okay, so I think that means I gotta go to the Dossel Gate. Yes, sweetie, is there something you need? Oh, one of the guard come for your dram, are you? Here you go. A dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you, it's bitter as sin. Prince's Kiss, they call it, but if you ask me, it should be Crone's Kiss. But kiss aside, this stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow, but if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to dreamland yourself. So I must ask that you drink it here and now while I watch. Come on, give the old corn a kiss. Okay. Okay, through the teeth and past the gums, look out stomach, here it comes. Well done, sweetie, I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd even say you enjoyed it. You know, you didn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, alright? They don't get to go back. Yeah, I'm here to see a man about an Amuro. Yes, what do you require of me? An Amuro to take you to the Imperative, eh? As much as I'd like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you'll have to go by foot. Wait. There might be another way, assuming you're willing to lend a hand. Okay, I've got a sinking feeling that there's going to be more fetch quests involved. Let's see, where did that sort of head armor get to? And here it is. Oh, the iridescent hood of painting. Okay. I like it. Kind of looks roguish. Hook whatever materia I had. Whoops, nope, I don't want to meld it. Wait a minute, but the spirit bomb on this one is really, really close. I think instead I will just... we'll just keep using that and so that I can score some materia instead. Ooh, a weapon as well. I was about to deliver an ammo to Radiciga's Round, one of the locations where the beasts will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. Near enough is good enough for you. You may take delivery in my stead. Very good. Ready the ammo for departure at once. Radiciga's Round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It's up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry, and she will give you further instructions. If you become separated from the Amro, worry not. Beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Go well. Maybe I can... Maybe I'll take the scenic route and instead get the rest of the map at it. Easy XP. So tempted to see if I can complete all of the ether currents. So tempted to see if I can do all that right now and just easily teleport back to the fort. But nope, I've got a job to do. definitely the scenic route. There's another vista viewpoint, but I really can't go sightseeing. It's probably a good thing that I'm not landing right now. I'll bet there's a whole bunch of level 80 mobs down there that can one hit me without even so much as blinking. Okay, looks like one more space to fill in on the map. Easy achievement. Bleep bloop, achievement unlocked. Where I'm supposed to go anyway, so. Okay, let's just take a quick look in the sightseeing log. It's number 11, so. Your disc is round. Located at the center of Lakeland, this watchtower is named in honor of a soldier who saved countless lives when he warned of a flying swarm of sin eaters. The soldier himself was slain in battle, having chosen to remain at the tower and delay the Emperor's pursuit. Well, at least there's one ether current there. Everything we've got is still fully repaired, so. That'll be somewhere around there once I advance my way in the story. Let's see, how many more ether currents do I gotta do here in Lakeland? Oh, okay. Okay, look like 4 is part of quests, just 2 more for exploring, so okay, looks like I'm doing good. Yeah, where's that last ammo? It's supposed to be here by now. Oh, crud. I dismounted it too early. Crap. Crud. I'm frustrated. I'm disgusted. I'm really, 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 really mad. Okay, well. Guess we're going the long way again. Yeah, that's it, Windstorm. We lost our ride. Yeah, maybe someday they'll make a movie about this. Dude, where's my Amuro? Oh, now I know I gotta wail on one of these violent triffits anyway, so that way I can get the stat for that one quest, so I might as well take care of that now. Spirit Bond complete. Awesome. Oh, this new headgear has a visor command. Okay, yeah, so Sam, you're not gonna believe this, but I lost the Amuro. Now we'll return without you. See, delivered safely, yes? Okay, I was kind of expecting more of a chewing out than that, but... Okay, now that I'm on my way again, this actually sounds like a good time for a station break. You're watching me play Final Fantasy XIV as part of 100 Days of Gaming. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers that all go towards your local children's hospital as they help heal sick and injured children. I've been part of Extra Life for 7 years, and I play games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary that helps out over 100,000 sick and injured children every year. And then once all those pledges are collected, you then get to play games for 24 hours straight on November 2nd. Or whatever day works for you. You can play, or if 24 hours is no good for you, you can play as long as you like. You can play whatever you like, wherever you like, as long as you like, however you like, stream if you like. It's all good because you will be playing games to heal kids. Last year in 2018, over 50,000 participants in 107 countries helped over 10 million kids at 170 children's hospitals across Canada and the US by raising over $13.48 million. So, if you would like to learn more about Extra Life or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Or if you'd like to help me in my marathon efforts to help the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary, you can find links to my donation pages below. And now, let's get back to Final Fantasy XIV. And this time, I have the car! Oh, you're delivering that armor out to us? I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. Where do I have all the beasts we require here? Instead, this one is go to the Imperative to the west. Please see it to the handler on duty. Slay... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you right-wise. Okay, I've got a sinking feeling maybe this quest line could have actually taken me on a roundabout way around the map anyway. Ah, the last Ambro. My thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. Say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the guard recently? Ha, so that is the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Hostile Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. First thing you want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. Oops! Man, they're not kidding when they say, don't do stupid things for selfies. Oh, there's another ether current up there. Might as well grab it while I'm here. This will be a better view anyway from up here. Grab row for hire. Actually, before I forget, let me add your name to the register. Oops. Sorry, folks. Just getting a good screenshot, and there. Yeah, blue steel right there. I could get it from up there, but I can't. Also northwest. Maybe that'll be somewhere around there. That could actually be the last run for exploration. Let's see if I can get it now. Ow. I'll bet it's up there on top of the tower. Before I do, I'll just attune to the Aetheryte, set my home point, because if my luck, I just know I'll do something dumb. Hello, can you repair my armor? Oh man, your armor is in really rough shape. It looks like that you jumped off a wall or something. Yeah, don't ask how, buddy. Your job is just to pull the car out of the pool, not ask how it got there in the first place. Oh, yep. Oh, it's all the way up there. Either way, it'll be a majestic view. Even though we get regular shipments of supplies from the Mysterium, we can't afford to waste anything. We get cut off for whatever reason, we'll have to fend for ourselves. I'm still thinking that one ether current is going to be right up here at the top of the tower. Go further north. I can't go further north. Oh man, this is high up. Oh, well, at least there's a vista here. Okay, let's see what the All gets to say about that. The Austal Imperative, well-preserved remnants of a fortress dating back to the glory days of Lakeland. This imposing structure was named in honor of one Sir Austal, who, according to the tales, ordered his men to stand their ground against a ravening horde of sin-eaters. The knight himself refused to fall, holding off the abominations until the small folk had reached safe refuge. Okay. Yeah. Jesus, it's really high up. Okay, so I'll bet that ether current actually isn't up here at the very top of this tower. I'll bet maybe it's down a ways. And somewhere in this area. Okay, so on my way down, I think I'll regale you with some real-life adventures regarding heights. Okay, so after PAX West was over this year, I actually spent a couple of days in Toronto afterwards because, well, the main reason that I went to Toronto was because the Game of Thrones concert was going to be playing in Toronto, and the day of the concert, I went to the CN Tower. Now, I have no problem with heights if I'm looking straight up or straight ahead, but straight down, yeah, not so much. So as a result, when I was going for the CN Tower, I was trying to get pictures of my Nintendo Switch for my 100 Days of Gaming, and so I put my Nintendo Switch on the glass floor with the CN Tower, playing Pilot Wings on Super Nintendo with a screenshot with the altimeter at the height of the CN Tower. But try as I might, I just could not walk across the glass floor. It was royally freaking me out. In fact, it took me every amount of courage I could just to put my Switch on the glass floor. And that's not just being overprotective of my gear. You must be the curious sort to come all the way up here just to talk to me. As for what I do here, anything all that interesting. Here supplies up, messages down below. Stuff no one else wants to do. Ah, there's the last current. No more ether currents. All right. Okay. Oh dear. How do I get down? I think the developers put that ether current in specifically to be the last. So that once you've collected all the others due to exploration and quests, you could then just safely fly out. Oh. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Okay, that was a close one. Maybe they were feeling emboldened thanks to those Eorzean Ninja Warrior events that they put in during the Moonfire Fair Summer Festival. So, it seems rather than the Amuro delivering you, you delivered the Amuro. Well, not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Three more due to quests. Okay, let's see, where is it? Okay, my spirit bond with this one is at 100%, so I can... dematerialize it. And convert it. Okay, so for now, let's just take a look at and appreciate my new Applewood Spear. It does look pretty badass. Real badass. Oh, and also there's lots more... Oh, quests with more stuff to do! Lots of stuff. Look at all that stuff. Okay, so before I start doing that stuff, I will actually cash in some other stuff. Yeah, just be right back. There's Docs. There's the guy that wanted the cutting. So I'll give this to you. You're the one with the Triffid sap, then. Bjorn said word ahead you'd be coming. I got the message mere moments ago, in fact. A large chunk of Triffid oozing with sap. It's such a fine cutting, too. I should be able to get quite a large volume of sap from this. I'll be sure to mention just how much more efficient you were next time I see the recruits. That may sound a bit cruel, but to hear Bjorn tell it, they will be in serious danger if they don't begin taking their training more seriously. Let's hope that this shocks some sense into them. Okay, I'll cash in my return. Oh, well, I could have done some materia melding when I was there. Ugh. It doesn't look like there's any melders around here, so... Oh well. Personally, I view materia as kind of a crutch anyway. Damn it all! We can ill afford to lose another. Oh there, friend. Might you lend me your aid? One of my best men has yet to return from his patrol, and I fear the worst. As you can see, his Amaro made it back safely, but the man's nowhere to be found. Can you search for him in my stead? I would go myself, but I can't very well abandon my post. Quick, quick! Bloody beast! Where do you think you're... Too late, I suppose, but wait. You reckon he's gone back for his rider? Sorry to trouble you, friend, but do you think you can follow that Amaro for us? That scaly brute might be my best chance at finding our man. And take the salve with you. Reckon there's a good chance he's out there, too wounded to have made his way back. Luke Justice mode. Sick to the back teeth of thieving scoundrels. You must be one Lena mentioned. Since you're quite the fighter, I have a job for you if you're interested. A group of ne'er-do-wells have been making a nuisance of themselves down in Dampsel. It's worse, they're armed with the same gear we use. We can't be sure whether it was stolen from the Imperative or if they got it from one of our own, selling it from under our noses. Whatever the cause, we need to get to the bottom of this. I want you to locate the stolen weapons and bring one back to me as evidence. My men will correct the rest later. And if those feeding bastards try anything, do whatever is necessary to defend yourself. Alright, I get to use the "they're coming right for us" defense. Inglorious Bath Stewards. So looks you with mixture of admiration and concern. Okay, I'll get another. I'll get a bracelet. Again, I just love the flavor text that they come up with this game. Greetings to you! Still finding the good fight? I expect all that running about, slaying horrible beasts gets quite tiring. If you don't mind me saying so, you look like you could do with putting your feet up for a bit. Lucky for you, I know just the place. Ever been to Clearmelt? The water from the falls does wonders for aches and pains. If you tell Bastabia that I sent you, she'll see that you're well taken care of. Hey, buddy, I want to keep this tea for teen, okay? Why do I think that the rest of these quests are way up there? Repairs. Oh there, if you're not otherwise occupied at the moment, how is about lending me a hand or two? You've got me on repair duty, and what with the sorry shape this place is in, it's definitely not a one-man job. It's a simple enough task. Just take this here pail of mortar, find a couple of spots where the walls are looking ragged, and apply a healthy dab. Thanks, friend. If we're the ranks as thin as they are, we need all the help we can get. Okay, it looks like I gotta climb the tower in order to do this repair work. Yeah, no problem. Just some spackle and a fresh coat of paint will be good as new. I have a feeling that I'm in the wrong place. Feelings mutual, buddy. Fears for fears. There are worse jobs than guarding the Imperative, though it's not without its problems. Trouble is, soldiers are supposed to withstand whatever hardships are thrown at us, but we're not made of stone. Some of the others are complaining and... Take two. Some of the others see complaining and worrying as signs of weakness, so they act as if nothing bothers them. Never admitted to another guard, but they might to an outsider like you. A few swigs of flatulent stranger might get them talking, though. Don't blame me, I didn't name it. Anyway, if you can find out what they really think of working here, it'll make it worth your while. Ah, here's one of the places that I gotta fix. Looks like there's two more. Two more conveniently located. Patch, 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 patch. Okay. Let's see, where could that last one be? Let's take a look here at the map. Where could that last? Yeah, there it is. Whoops. There. Job well done. So, I think that one of the guards that I'll have to crack open a cold one with is up here somewhere. I was just up here just a short while ago. Hello, what's this? A bottle of flatulent stranger. This popular ale was named after one of the regulars in the establishment where the brew was perfected. Rumors that the said patron was also involved in the carbonation process are unfounded. Here, buddy, have a cold one. Oh, flatulent stranger, my favorite. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to stop for a few moments while I wet my whistle. Mind you, with all the recent goings on, I'm going to stay on constant high alert. Of course, that means I have to stay in this chair, stare through the lens, and not fall asleep for the whole shift. Truth be told, I found myself nodding off from time to time, and I appreciate if we could take shorter turns, not to mention the saddle sores I get from sitting down for so long. All that heavenly glory. The need for seeds. Meh! I say, might I ask a favor? Nothing too troublesome, I assure you. Well, assuming that you know a version of slaying a few lake enemies, that is. Is there seeds I'm after, you see, and I will gladly pay above the going rate for swift delivery. There's no need to worry about the whys and wherefores for now. Just bring them to me as quickly as you can. Just checking my gear level. Dude, you really need to put elevators in this place. Sometime a walkway between there and here. I saw you hard at work out there, friend. I'll rest easy tonight knowing that some of the ugliest patches of our walls are looking as good as new. Are you familiar with the history of the Imperative, perchance? It was built nigh on a century ago by the elves who ruled Lakeland in those days. After the flood, it served as one of our bastions of defense against the Sin Eaters. Yes, this fort's taken its fair share of beatings, but it stands tall to this day, watching over and protecting Starm and its people. It's our job to keep it standing. Material manpower shortages be damned. Of course, we couldn't do it without the generous efforts of volunteers like you. I reckon you have a real talent for repairs. Yep, I could interest you in joining the Guard as a full-time wall mender? I just, of course. I've already taken enough of your time today. Thank you, friend, and be careful out there. Fine. 2 more via quests. Okay, I'll just crack open some more brews with the rest of the guards. And then maybe I'll call it a night. What brings you here? Here, buddy, have a cold one. Oh, this should help pass the time. Keeping watch outside the barracks is not the most exciting job, I must admit. A little bit of flatulent stranger will see me through the shift, but I better not make a habit of drinking on the job. But I could really do with someone to talk to. For guards usually work in pairs, don't they? Not only would it be good company, but we could cross our spears and say, "Who goes there?" whenever someone comes close. I always wanted to try that. Okay, if anybody from Square Enix happens to be listening in on the stream, here's one for free. Contact a craft brewery and see if you can actually find one willing to make flatulent stranger beer. You're welcome. Have you permission to be here? Is this my permission? Haha, bribery will get you everywhere. Just joking, of course. I know who you are. A lot of soldiers look up to you, I have to say. Some of the people wish they could leave the Imperative and make a name for themselves. On the other hand, I expect a few of those out there in the field would welcome the opportunity to do something less risky for a change. We should look into shuffling the deck a little. After all, variety is the space of life, as the saying goes. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Plan to go somewhere by Amaro, are you? Actually, I just wanted to give you this. Ale, eh? I suppose a few sips won't ruffle too many feathers. It put my nerves at ease, that's for certain, but I wish there was something I could do for our Amaro. They could be a bit uncooperative when it gets too bright, you see? Perhaps we could use some type of hoods to help them calm down? Oh, like the one I'm wearing right now. Oh, now I gotta go back up those stairs again. Oh. Might as well ride in style. So, what do they have to say? You'll really like Flatulent Stranger. I certainly gives you food for thought, even if it did take a bottle of Flatulent Stranger each to get them to speak their minds. I'm glad I had the chance to hear their ideas, though. For soldiers posted in a remote outpost like this, there's something more important than morale. Here, this is for you. Thanks, dude. Okay, so there's one more quest for stuff to pick up, so I'll just pick up that quest and then call it a night. Okay, looks like you'll be up here. An unreasonable request. She seems to be confused about my identity. Hold it right there, Greenhorn. If you thought you just stole right past your senior without asking you how you might aid me in my duties, you have another thing coming. Just so happens I have a task for you to perform. This is a supply order that must be delivered to mines at Radika's Round. You are to take it to him and do it with all speed. Okay. Actually, yeah. Well, what I'm actually going to do is that I am actually going to gonna call it a night because I see by the by the clock on the wall, it's been my hour. And so, thanks again for tuning in and watching me play Final Fantasy XIV as part of 100 Days of Gaming. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. If you want to play games that heal kids, go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers, and all those pledges go towards helping sick and injured children at your local children's hospital. I've been part of Extra Life now for 7 years, and I'm playing games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary that helps out over 100,000 sick and injured children every year. And once you've collected all those pledges, they will let you play games for 24 hours straight, and this year the big day is November 2nd, so it's coming up quickly. Or it can be whatever day that you want. They'll come up as quick or as late as you want. And Extra Life just keeps getting bigger and better every year. It's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good for your community. You play games and heal kids. Last year in 2018, over 50,000 participants in 107 countries helped over 10 million kids at 170 children's hospitals across Canada and the US by raising over $13.48 million. So, if you would like to sign up for Extra Life and play games and heal kids, go to www.extra-life.org. Or if you'd like to help me in my efforts to help the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital, you'll find a link to my marathon pages below. Well, thanks again for tuning in to watch me play Final Fantasy XIV for the last hour. You should be back tomorrow night, and I'll see you then. And remember, as always, it's for the kids. Good night, everybody.